हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आप लोग कैसे हो? आज का जो क्लास है वो बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है क्योंकि आज हम लोग सीखेंगे क्लास 9 का मैथमेटिक्स। मैं हूं सुरजीत दे और आप देख रहे हैं मेरा यूट्यूब चैनल इकोनोमैट्रिक्स डे। नो ड्रामा, नो कंफ्यूजन, बट ओनली एजुकेशन।
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
तो स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम लोग पढ़ने वाले हैं चैप्टर 2 पॉलिनोमियल्स क्लास 9 का। ठीक है, तो क्लास 9 बोर्ड हो जाता है तो क्लास 9 चैप्टर 2 पॉलिनोमियल्स चैप्टर हम लोग सीखेंगे। ठीक है, वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी चैप्टर 2 पॉलिनोमियल्स ऑफ क्लास 9. Okay, now before starting this chapter, let me highlight some things which you have studied in your previous class, पिछले क्लास में। that means क्लास 8 में तुम लोग स्टडी किए थे। ठीक है, तो क्या स्टडी किए थे क्लास 8 में? तुम लोगों ने सीखा है क्लास 8 में तुम लोगों ने algebraic, you have studied about algebraic expressions. Clear? So all of you have studied algebraic expressions. Then you have studied one more thing, that is addition. You have studied addition of algebraic expression, then subtraction, okay, then multiplication also you have studied, okay, and as well as division. So these things you have studied in your previous class, okay, that is class 8. Then you have also studied how to factorize, okay, how to factorize some algebraic expressions. Clear? Then again you have also studied some identities also. Okay. Now what are those identities? Suppose you have studied x plus y whole square, okay, and that was x square plus 2xy plus y square. Clear? Then you have studied x minus y whole square, x square minus 2xy plus y square. This identity also you have studied. And the third one you have studied x square minus y square. And what it is? x plus y, x minus y. ये तीन ठो आइडेंटिटी आप लोगों ने क्लास 8 में सीखा है। ठीक है, x प्लस वाई होल स्क्वायर क्या है, x प्लस वाई x माइनस वाई होल स्क्वायर क्या है, और x स्क्वायर माइनस वाई स्क्वायर क्या है। ठीक है, सो ये सब all these things you have studied in class 8. Okay, now algebraic expression. What is this algebraic expression? So suppose if I take one example, 2x, okay, another one 5x square. So these are what? Algebraic expressions. Okay, then you have studied addition, subtraction, multiplication as well as division also. Suppose 2x plus 3y. So how much it becomes? You cannot do anything, okay, but if you take this one 2x plus 3x, okay, then you can add it, okay, so how much comes? 5x. Clear? Understanding or no? Before 2x plus 3y, why you cannot add? Because they are not like terms, they are unlike terms, but like terms you can add. Clear? No? So you have studied addition also, subtraction also, multiplication also, division also, okay, and then you were able to factorize also, okay, and then you learned these identities. Clear? So this was what you studied in class 8. If you have forgotten what you have studied in class 8, you can see my class 8 videos where you can understand, okay, what you have studied in the chapter algebraic expression. Okay, now in this chapter, that is polynomials chapter, what we are going to study? First of all, we are going to study a particular type of algebraic expression. We are going to study a particular type of algebraic expression, and this particular type of algebraic expression is known as polynomials. Okay, so we are going to study a particular type of algebraic expression known as polynomials. Okay, and its use in factorization Okay, so we are going to study a particular type of algebraic expression known as polynomials and its use in factorization. Factorization of what? Factorization of polynomials. Okay. Then the next thing, उसके बाद हम लोग क्या सीखेंगे इसमें, ये चैप्टर में? After that we will also study remainder theorem. हम लोग remainder theorem study करेंगे, remainder theorem, and one more theorem, that is factor theorem. ये दो ठो theorem भी हम लोग study करेंगे. Okay, and their uses. Okay, और उसके बाद after that we will also study some more identities and their uses. Okay, so these things we are going to study in this chapter, that is polynomials. तो चलो शुरू करते हैं. Now today we are going to study polynomial in one variable. Okay, now we will understand what this variable means. Okay, in class 6 also you have studied variable. Variable comes from the word vary. Vary means change, it changes. Okay, so what we can say first, variable can be denoted by a symbol. We can denote the variable by a symbol, and that can take any real values. Okay, it can take any real values. Okay, and for those real values we can write x, y, z, etc. to denote variables. To denote what? Variables. So variable is what? It is denoted by a symbol. Okay, we need a symbol. Okay, and that symbol can take any real values. Okay, and we can take these real values as x also, or y or z, to denote these variables. Now let me explain you, then this concept will be much more clearer. Okay, suppose one example. If I take one example, now if I write algebraic expression. Okay, in class 8 you have studied algebraic expression. Suppose if I take algebraic expression 3x minus 4x half x minus 2 by 3x. Okay, Now you see the pattern, okay, the form. So this form, all the things, 3x minus 4x, half x or 1 by 2x minus 2x, how is the form? The form, if you see, if I underline like this way, and this one here and this one here, or if I circle this one, this part I am circling, okay, see nicely, okay. Now here, this is what? This is a constant, okay, see nicely, this is a constant, and that constant is multiplied with what? X, clear? Now more nicely, if I write a constant is multiplied with x, I told variable we can write as x, so in place of x I will write a variable. So what you can understand, that a constant is multiplied with a variable, clear? Now here though I know the value of the constant, here the value is 3, here the value is minus 4, here the value is half, here the value is minus 2 by 3. Now if I don't know the value, okay, if I don't know the value of constant, then we can write constants as, we can take A, we can take B, we can take C, etc. to denote what? Constants, okay. We can write constant as like this to denote what? Constants, clear? No? To denote constants, or no need of writing also to denote constants. Why? Because we can write constant as like this way, okay, because since I wrote here we can write constants, so no need of writing to denote constants, clear? Now what the expression will become? Now the expression, this expression will become what? A constant I don't know, so I can write A, and the variable is what? X. The expression will become AX, or you don't want to write A, you can write BX, or you can write CX, clear? Okay. Now two things we talked about, one is constant and one is variable. Now this constant and variable, they are not same. The letters used to denote constant, the letters used to denote variable, they are not same. One difference is there. Let me rub, okay. Now one difference is there. What is the difference? Now a letter used to denote constant, or a letter used to denote a variable, okay. There is a difference is there between these two things. There is a difference is there, okay, this one and this one, okay. A letter used to denote constant, a letter used to denote a variable, they are not same. There is a difference is there. What is that difference? Now a constant, the value of a constant is what? It is fixed. It is fixed. The value of the constant is fixed. But the letter used to denote a variable keeps on changing, okay. It changes, clear now? Here the constant value, it is fixed. For a particular sum it is fixed, and the variable, it keeps on changing, okay. So I think up to this much it is quite clear to you all. We will move on to the next part, okay. You will understand more nicely, okay. So for that, don't skip the video, clear now? This is the introduction part going on, okay, today's class, the first class, okay, of chapter 2 polynomials. So watch till the end so that you can understand the concept nicely, okay. Then after that we will solve the sums, okay. So students, if you really like my video, if you like my channel, तो एक लाइक तो बनता है और उसके साथ साथ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब भी कर लीजिएगा और बेल आइकन को दबा दीजिएगा. नाउ वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट द डिफरेंस, ओके, बिटवीन कांस्टेंट एंड वेरिएबल. नाउ फॉर दैट इफ आई गिव वन एग्जांपल, ओके, if I give one example for the difference between the constant and variable, then the concept will be much more clear, okay. Suppose if I draw one square, okay, and the sides of the square is 3, 3, 3, 3, okay, then we can find out the perimeter. So perimeter is what? Sum of 4 sides, okay, sum of 4 sides of square, clear? And each side is how much? Each side is how much? 3 units. It is told each side is 3 units. Now sum of the square, sum of the 4 sides of square, we can write one side is 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, okay. So how many 3's are there? 4 3's. So 4 into 3, like this also we can write. We can write 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 or 4 into 3. So it becomes what? 12 units. 4 3's are 12 units, okay. Now if I draw another square, okay, if I draw another square, square means all the sides are equal. Now if I give here, instead of 3, if I give x, okay, so like this way, x if I give, then we can again find out the perimeter. Perimeter is equal to sum of 4 sides of square. Now sum of 4 sides, I can write x plus x plus x plus x. So how many? 4x. Now if you see nicely, see this thing and see this thing. Here what you can see, same, 4 4, okay. So this is what? This is the constant. This is the constant, clear? No? And this one 3, here it is 3, here it is x. So this is the variable which is changing, okay. So what we can write in conclusion? As the length of the side of square varies, the perimeter also varies. That means as the length of the side of the square varies or changes, okay, the perimeter also changes, okay, because varies means only changes. Clear? Now after understanding the difference between constant and variable, let us start what is the meaning of polynomial. So polynomial means what? A polynomial is an algebraic expression. A polynomial is an algebraic expression in which okay, the powers of the variable is a non-negative integer. So polynomial is also a part of the algebraic expression only. Okay, that's why in the beginning I told we will study a particular type of algebraic expression, and that is only known as polynomial, and in which the powers means the exponents, okay, powers means the exponents of the variable is a non-negative integer, like 3x, I told you 1 by 2x minus 3 by 2x. Here you see the power 1, here 1, here 1, 1. They are all non-negative integers. Now, if I take 3x square, okay, 4x cube, okay, 5 y cube, okay. So here see all the powers are what? Non-negative integer. Now what is non-negative integer? If you see the number line 0, 1, 2, 3, here minus 1, minus 2. So this side is what? Negative. Okay. This side is what? Positive. Okay. And 0. So non-negative, you cannot take this part. So what it is? From 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now non-negative integers you can say also whole numbers. You can say whole numbers also. Okay. So the powers has to be whole numbers. Clear? Now if I give one example, suppose x plus 5. Okay. Here x power is what? 1. Here there is no x. No, x is there. Okay. But what it is? X to the power 0. So 1, 0, all the powers are non-negative integer. So this is a polynomial. Polynomial in what? In how many variables? In one variable, because variable is x only. Clear? If I take 4x square plus 3x plus 2. Okay. Now here the degree or the power or the exponent is 2. Here nothing means 1 is there. Here nothing means 0 is there. Okay. So here all the exponents are what? Non-negative integer, or we can say whole numbers. So yes, it is a polynomial. Okay. But if I say root x plus 3, so is it a polynomial? So let us do. If I don't write this square, then I will make it half plus 3. Clear? So here you can see the power is a fraction. Okay? It is not a whole number. It is not a non-negative integer. So this one is not a polynomial. I think you have understood. One more, if I take another example, x plus 1 by x. Clear? Now, or we can say x square plus 1 by x. So here see x to the power 2, x to the power 2. But this one, if x goes upside, it will become x to the power minus 1. So it is a negative integer. So this is also not a polynomial. I think you have understood which one is, how to identify which one is a polynomial and which one is not a polynomial. Okay. So try to understand the concept of this chapter nicely, what I have taught from the beginning. Okay. And in the next part, we are going to solve the exercise sums, as well as we will understand and learn some more new concepts. Okay. So thank you for watching my video. Keep smiling, keep practicing. Bye bye.